Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, sometimes Tuesday is called a turnaround day, and certainly we've got that in the markets. We've got beans down about 13 cents. January beans actually traded below yesterday's low, which technically is a negative signal in prices. So we'll see if that low can hold today or if we're actually changing the trend. Beans have been higher. Some link it to China buying, some link it to fund buying, some link it to some other consumer buying, and Chinese higher futures. All things that people are trying to grasp for reasons why the bean market has been rallying and why open interest has been up in the last 5 days, 93,000 contracts, which for a week would probably be close to a new record. So why did they pick this week, and why is there going to be any follow through? Corn down about 2 cents, wheat down about 2 cents, corn still in this trading range. And for wheat, we're at the lower end of the trading range. And we'll see if we do trade below $4 in nearby Chicago wheat, will there be some consumer buying that steps in at these price levels? Today, we get a 10-year baseline from the USDA on projections of over the next 10 years, U.S. acres, yield, demand, and carryout. It is a guess with no real droughts plugged in or anything like that. It's mostly for the budget regions, but the market's going to be looking at yields. We're going to be looking at acres. We're going to see if they make a guess for 17 acres here in the United States. We'll be looking at their projection of export demand, ethanol demand. We'll be looking at their biofuel demand estimates after the recent mandate changes, looking at carryouts and looking at prices. So they'll also come out with a net farm income outlook over the next 10 years. So at 10 o'clock Central Time, we'll be kind of diving through these numbers and see what impact it might have on prices. Overnight, we saw rains in Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, all the way down into the Delta. These rains will recharge the soils, and these rains are moving into the east and even to the dry areas of the southeast. They missed the areas of the southern plains. We also note that 6 to 10 day calls for normal rains and normal temperatures. Today is a great day in Chicago. We're about 10 to 15 degrees above normal today, but reality comes in over the weekend as it gets back to more normal temperatures. It is interesting that down in Brazil and Argentina, they continue to forecast a bigger Argentina corn and soybean crop than last year, and also in Brazil, a bigger and corn and soybean crop than last year also. It's interesting to note that some of the people down there feel that Brazil could double their ag production with the acres they have without getting into the Amazon and cutting into the Amazon. So that's something that we should keep in the back of our minds. Again, currency, their economy, and also prices will impact how much they can expand acres in some of this pasture and fallow ground. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.